Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast video, sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. Trent is my agent.com. Big thanks to Trent, big thanks to all of you, and a big thanks to all of our other sponsors as well. We've got some rainfall ahead Saturday night, mainly after 8 p.m. and then into early Sunday morning. And then 2 to 3 systems that'll bring showers, even a few thunderstorms after that. We're talking mid to late next week and beyond. It will be windy, near if not record warmth for a few days. Some ice jams on area creeks and streams that will cause wide fluctuations in water levels. And then 2 rounds of Arctic air headed our way, and 2 rounds potentially of some snow and ice in this forecast, as winter is not necessarily finished just yet. But then I think it gets warmer and drier in mid-March before that warm and dry weather ends around the 22nd with some severe weather, and then one last hurrah of snow perhaps between the 25th and 31st of March. That's what the latest analog package and data I've analyzed is showing. For today, though, it's a nice day overall. Warm, the snow melting away, but there's still some snowpack here in the northeastern and some of our eastern counties and a few patches down here in our southern counties as well. The rest of it's kind of in drifts and little piles here and there. But what's surprising to me is just how warm it has been in the southern part of the state, and the snow that's still hanging on, especially southeast of Indianapolis, east of Indy, and then down here in parts of southwest Indiana, where temperatures have been in the 60s. And this is occurring where the heaviest snowfall occurred in the last storm, where a lot of areas had upwards of 15, 18 inches of snow down in this zone. For us, it's just a lot of sun, a few patches of clouds here and there today. There's 421 northwest of Delphi and the Scotts Prairie area there to the southeast of Petersburg on 32 with the sunshine. 46 at Crawfordsville, 48 at Covington, 48 already at Kentland, and we're in the low 40s as of noon at Peru. Clouds will be on the increase tonight, and certainly tomorrow. We are cloudy by tomorrow evening, and then this area of some rain will come through. Heaviest rain and all the severe weather risk is down here, but we get in on this little batch of rain that will come through. So generally, at least the way it looks right now, after 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, and then it's out of here before Sunday morning at 7 a.m. So the timing is good for this, and then we may see a slow clearing trend on Sunday afternoon. But there's that little batch of rain, especially along and south of 24. That'll be the greatest coverage of rainfall. So not so much rain in the far north. Trace amounts may be to nothing. Rochester, Peru area, up to the DeMott area and Roselawn, but maybe 100th or a couple hundredths from Mona to Logansport. As you go southward, the rainfall amounts will go up. We may see upwards of 4/10, pushing a half an inch here. Vermilion, Park, parts of southern Fountain counties. And there you see Pine Village, Lafayette, Frankfort, Tipton. Generally 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain, the way it is looking right now anyway. Then it gets only warmer next week and windy as well. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms you see right there on Thursday, and then some more coming up from the southwest on Friday, especially Friday evening and into Friday night. And then there's some questions what's going to follow. Okay, are we going to get briefly colder after that and then another round of showers and storms early next week? Or is that next system going to follow immediately after the Friday system? So that's some of the question, but we know generally that there are 2 or 3 systems that have to come through with showers and some thunderstorms before the cold comes in. And the rainfall adds up. Again, a lot of our area near 2 inches of rain before all is said and done between the 12th and the 25th. And then there's that heavier band of rainfall. Again, kind of setting up where I think it's going to set up. Paducah, Evansville, Louisville, Henderson, Kentucky, over here to Cincinnati, where there's going to be some flooding. And even up to Chicago, there's going to be 2+ inches of rain. So some good soaking rain in an area that's had a 6-month deficit with rainfall overall. There are the severe weather risk categories from 1 to 5, and I'm thinking that we'll have at least once or one day where we're going to be in that marginal to slight risk. That's a 1 out of 2. 1 or 2 out of 5 on the scale for severe weather. We already see that here. This is the concentrated severe, looking at SIPS analog data. Again, a lot of it's Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama. It's the South, the Tennessee Valley, lower Ohio Valley. But some of that risk, I do think, will get up into our area. I mean, down here it may be enhanced risk sort of thing, but we may end up with marginal or slight. And there's the probability of tornadoes, kind of the hot spot, northern Arkansas, southern Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, northern Georgia, and parts of Mississippi. But some of that risk does try to sneak farther northward into Indiana, even our forecast area. But there's the cold coming in, right? We are near, if not record warm. Silver maples will begin to bud, and the daffodils poking up rapidly. But then they get a rude awakening once again as the cold comes in, and this is a typical false spring, several stages of false spring in Indiana between February and April, and this is the first round. Temperatures dropping well below normal late February into early March, and it still looks like above normal precipitation. So with those cold temperatures, again, active storm track, it does mean the risk of getting more snow and perhaps more snow and ice will occur. And that will continue for the early several days of March, and then things improve after that. I'm thinking mid-March, the 16th through the 21st, we're going to surge in warmth and likely see pretty widespread 70s. But not after we dump another pretty deep round of snow for much of the area. For today, though, today temperatures running anywhere from the upper 40s up to our northeast to upper 50s in our southwest. We'll get up to about 53 or 4 this afternoon in Greater Lafayette. Now this is for Saturday, though. Let's dig in. We got a 29 tomorrow morning, some frost, haze around. Then the clouds increase and they thicken through the day, and we go overcast by evening. But nice and mild, 54, winds out of the south, 53 Monticello, 55 at Pine Village, 56 at Cayuga, and we'll get up into the low to mid 50s at Lebanon. So if you're headed out for Valentine's Day, 51 at 6, 47 8, 45 10. Again, we cloud up, but you can see some rain starting to come in from southwest to northeast over the area with a light south-southeast breeze during the evening. At least it won't be overly heavy rain, light rain, to occasionally a little bit of moderate rain. Sunday, the rain's out of here before 8 o'clock in the morning, followed by a pretty nice afternoon, 56. The clouds will slowly be breaking up and pulling away. Notice the 56 at Fowler, the 58 Cayuga, and the mid-50s at Logansport. And it only gets warmer. President's Day, 57. The sun Tuesday, breezy, 61, 64 degrees on Wednesday, and a warm morning, a warm Wednesday night. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms on Thursday, and perhaps some more later Friday with 60s, and more on Saturday. And then we're probably going to have one more round of some scattered showers and storms. I just don't know the exact timing. I do have a little burst of some colder air coming in for a time with 40s around Monday. But the current thought process I have is we'll probably have one more really warm day as a warm front goes northward with showers and storms. And then after that, we open the gates for the much colder air and temperatures dropping well below normal.